Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is your Ram Sai. In this video, we are going to discuss about water pollution. What is water pollution? The phenomenon of characterization by the deterioration of the quality of surface water and the subsurface water as the result of various human activities by the anthropogenic activities. The total quality of water is changing, and it is unfit for the drinking or other purposes. Like that, it is changing. No, that is known as the water pollution. What is water pollution? Comes from the two types of pollutants. It's happening like natural pollutants and the water anthropogenic pollutants also. Natural pollutants, by the natural pollutants like floods, droughts, cyclonic storms, severe earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions also leading to the water pollution. By the anthropogenic sources like sewage, we are sending the total sewage into the water, and industrial effluents also entering into the water. Fertilizers and pesticides from the agriculture fields also entering into the water, which is deteriorating the total quality of the water. That is known as the water pollution. Broadly, three types of water pollutants are there. They are biological agents like pathogens, viruses, and bacteria. Everything comes under the pathogens, that is biological agents, and chemical agents like acids, pesticides, paints, oils. Everything comes under the chemical agents. And the physical agents. What are the physical agents? Like sedimentary solids or soil particles or some of the TDS. Everything comes under the physical agents. And we have categorized on basis of the water pollutant on basis of the location also, like from the point sources water pollution is happening, and from non-point sources also the water pollution is happening. Like what are the point sources? Point sources like pipes we can identify, as we seen in the previous things also. The what is meant by point sources, we can point out that. Point out means pipes also, from like pipes, the discharging is happening from the pipes in the large quantities. The sewage industrial effluents are coming from the pipes. We can point out that source, that is known as the point source. And non-point sources like agriculture runoff, as we seen that agriculture runoff from the agriculture fields, and mining areas also. Mining areas, the total chemical content is coming and mixing in the water. Due to that, the pollution is happening. Rainwater carries heavy debris and mines waste and industrial water waste and into the water bodies. That's what we have seen. By the total pollution is water is happening. Let us discuss how the groundwater pollution is happening. Groundwater is used for the drinking and irrigation purpose. Majorly, we are using the groundwater for drinking and irrigation purpose, but how it is getting deteriorated. Excessive rate of extraction leads to the depletion of the reservoir. Yeah, as we have to use how much we want, that's it. But no need to increase, don't no need to waste the water by putting the bores, and we have to doing all the things, and by that the total reservoir, the total groundwater is getting depleted. So we should not do the excessive rate of the extraction of water from the groundwater. By that also total water content is deteriorating, and it contaminates due to the underground septic tanks. Due to the septic tank also, the leakage is happening from the septic tank, and that water, that drainage water is entering into the groundwater and polluting the groundwater. By the landfills also, suppose this is the landfill that is below the ground. So in this we are putting different types of chemical containing and other sewage effluents in that. Total types of different types of biodegradable and non-biodegradable content also we are putting in this. By this, the total when the leachate is happening, when the leakage from this landfill is happening, that is entering into the groundwater and polluting the groundwater. So the contamination is from the landfills also happening. And hazardous waste dumps also, and deep wells, we are putting the deep wells. By that, and the water, underground water is depleted. And lagoons also used to dispose the liquid hazardous waste. Nothing but everything which is leading to the hazardous waste, which is leaching into the groundwater and polluting the groundwater. These sources are polluting directly or indirectly into the groundwater, and that polluting the groundwater. Okay, now we discuss about the oceanic water. How the oceanic water is getting depleted, and how the water is totally getting deterioration. The ocean can dilute the degraded effluent like sewage also. They are also used as a sink for the dump site. Nowadays, no one is caring about the ocean because everyone is throwing all the garbage, everything, everyone is throwing all the plastic and total dumping into the water, and totally sewage is also entering into the ocean only. So by that also totally the water content and total water is getting changing their character. But now each year 2 million seabirds, due to that effect, 2 million seabirds, see carefully, 2 million seabirds and more than 1 lakh of sea animals, more than 1 lakh of sea animals every year getting ingestion of such waste. They are drinking that waste. Suppose some of the plastic also entering into their body and they are getting died. They are getting died because of this total dumping of sewage and other effluents. See, 2 million and 1 million of animals and 2 million of seabirds are getting died. And radioactive waste are dumped by the Great Britain. See, Britain also dumping the radioactive waste into the water, into the sea water. Britain also dumping the radioactive waste, very, very harmful waste that is. And Pakistan also flowing the Arctic Ocean, flowing into the Arctic Ocean. The hazardous substances are entering into the Arctic Ocean by from the Pakistan also, and the pollution due to the oil release, due to the we are exporting the oil from other countries also. Suppose this is the ocean, from this the ship is coming. Suppose the ship is coming into this, any leakage is happening into the ship, like oil is totally getting on this on this total ocean. So by this oil release, that oil tankers from the pipelines or any leakage from the ship activities, the total harmful effects are happening. Like organic hydrocarbons kills the larva of animals or a larva of any fishes or anything is present in the water that get killed by this organic effluent. And oil coating on the surface of the water getting attached to the feathers of the certain birds. When the bird is coming and catching a prey like any fish, the total oil is attached to the feathers. Due to the feathers, it cannot lift their feathers and they get the fall into that only and they will die. So the buoyancy of the aquatic animals, and there is no, the water is the total coatage of oil will not allow the oxygen to enter into the body of water. So there is a lot of animals are dying due to the lack of water oxygen content also. By this a lot of animals are getting affected by the oil spillage. By the thermal pollution, the chemical industries and nuclear thermal power plants uses the water for cooling and returning the hot water to the water bodies, thus increasing their temperature. And they are sending the hot water into the water bodies directly, which increases the temperature. By increasing the temperature, total animals and fishes which are present in the water, they will get died. And rising, yeah, see here, rising the temperature accelerate the rate of the chemical and biological reactions of the species. By that, the rate of enzymatic reactions is increases until the enzymes are denatured. Totally, the enzymes are totally denatured into the body of animals. That leads to the killing of the organisms. We can estimate the quality of water by these parameters like dissolved oxygen, how much the content of dissolved oxygen is present, and the biological oxygen demand and the chemical oxygen demand COD, the most portable number, and total dissolved solids also. We can find the quality of water by increasing the pollutants that decrease in the oxygen content. Increase in the pollutant leads to the decrease in the water content. Due to that also, the animals anoxia condition will happen, which there is a increase in the metabolic rate in the body of an organism, and that leads to death of the organism. And biological oxygen demand, BOD, if the BOD increases, then the oxygen level decreases. If the chemical oxygen level increases, then the oxygen level decreases. This is the thing. And the potable number, we can find we can find a quality of water by the potable number. And total dissolved solids. So if the total dissolved solids increases, there is a deterioration of the quality of water. So, by this, we will end the session. Thank you so much. This is your Ram Sai signing off. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel so that it will reach to the more people and you will get benefited. I'm going to bring most very important topics and with the P by Q explanation also. Thank you so much. This is your Ram Sai signing off.